Hey there folks, welcome to the Green Vlog. It is the 24th of June 2014 and I got a very special reason for actually making the vlog today. I ordered 2 items online and they've come in the post today, so I'm really excited to show this. It took me a while to save up for this, by the way. A little while anyway. I have grabbed the Zelda 3DS XL. I've had a 3DS for quite a while. This is my old one. Mouse is gone. This is my old one. It's the typical aqua blue, I think it's called. Yeah. And I played an XL the other day, somebody else's, and it was the increase in screen size is really a big difference. And I really like the design of the Zelda one. I couldn't decide between the Yoshi green one, which is really nice as well, or this Link Between Worlds Zelda Goldie Blacky one. So I went for this gold one. This is what it looks like and I love it so much. I was so impressed when I opened it. It's gold with the Triforce on. I hope you can see it all. And black on the back with the Triforce on. Then you open it up. And there's a huge difference in screen size. Hold on, I'll get a little bit of a comparison thing so you can see. Ah. This is going to be hard to work one handed. One each handed. Okay, here we go. Huge difference in size, as you can see. And the big screen is a definite plus. If you take it out travelling and everything, I can see why having a bigger one would be a bit of a disadvantage. But, I mean, you can really see the graphical quality a lot better and everything like that. It's amazing. I really love it so much, and I won't stop playing it for a long time, I'm sure. The downside to the 3DS XL is that it doesn't come with an AC adapter, so you can't charge it, which I thought was a bit of a weird idea and can only have been done by Nintendo as some sort of money grabbing scheme, you know, so that you have to buy one separately, an AC adapter like this. It's only like 6 or 7 quid or something, but you know. But at the same time, Nintendo could argue that it's sort of making it more environmentally friendly. If you've had a 3DS before, it's the same plug as the 3DS. It's the same plug as the DSi and the DSi XL. I didn't even know there was a DSi XL, but apparently there was. You might be asking now, why am I buying an extra charger when I've got one for the 3DS? Well, I'm getting rid of the 3DS. And that's what's supposed to be paying towards this, so I'm then getting the money afterwards kind of thing, you know. So I have to give it to the charger at the same time. That's why I got the charger for it. Also comes with this Zelda pack bundle is Link Between Worlds. The actual game is a download though, so you get this. Plenty of Nintendo VIP points which you can spend on Nintendo CDs, different little memorabilia bits and pieces that's on their site. And as well as that, here's the download code for Link Between Worlds. I'm not sure if you actually get Nintendo VIP points for this. I don't think so. I think it's built into this. You know, you get a bit more in that, maybe. I haven't tried it yet. So that's the main thing I wanted to talk about, and I'm so happy about it. I'm going to be getting straight onto that as soon as this vlog is over with, I think. Otherwise, what have I been doing? It's obviously my 4 Let's Plays going on. Mario Kart 8. X-Files, Silent Hill and Earthbound, all of which I'm really excited about, and I hope people are enjoying them, otherwise there's no point me making them. That's about all I've been playing. Oh yeah, this game which I bought a long time ago, a few months back now, Professor Layton Azran Legacy. It's the last in the Professor Layton series except for this sort of non-canon cross game is called Professor Layton vs Phoenix Wright. You've probably heard of it. It ain't out in America yet, but it's out in the UK. It's been out for quite a while again. And I find it so funny when the trailer was shown at E3. That's something I haven't talked about is E3. And I find that a bit weird because last year I was really excited for it. This year I found E3 a lot lacking. Really lacking. Even Nintendo didn't excite me as much as it usually does, and you know, I like their stuff quite a bit. I mean, the Smash Bros coming, and I can't wait for that. There's that Yoshi in the style of Kirby's Epic Yarn. I can't wait for that. I mean, I'll get it discounted a bit, I think. I won't buy it full price because I can imagine that game being a really short, easy game, so I couldn't give a reason for buying that full price, even if it does look amazing. Pokemon Ruby and Sapphire are being remade, obviously. That's been old news now, I guess. And that's something to look forward to. Shush phone. So, that's about that. And I've also been playing... I actually went on the PS4 and played a game. What? There's not a lot on there, but the PSN library, the PSN store library, is actually growing quite a bit. And if you've got Plus, you get loads of games for free, including Stick It to the Man, which I finished the other day. Is this indie, puzzly type, platformy game where the main thing about it is the funny dialogue. That's the main selling point about it. It's been on Steam for a while. I think it's on Xbox One as well, probably. It's probably on PS3, do you think? I don't know. I've been playing Puppeteer a little bit more, although that's gone on the backlog a bit and building up the backlog even more. So, I think that's about all I've been playing. I want to play more Wind Waker HD as well, because I've had that for a while and I haven't been playing it. So that's something I'm going to get back to as well. And that's about it, really. I haven't been reading much. Bag of Bones by Stephen King. I can't even explain what it's about. It's about this man whose wife dies and he goes to live in this town that they used to live in, this sort of holiday resort town they used to live in, and how it's all corrupt and run by evil people kind of now. I don't know, I haven't got far enough into it to see or to explain properly what's going on in the town. What else? I've been watching Orange Is the New Black, the second series. That is amazing. Just as good as the first series. Maybe not quite as good actually, because you know all the characters now. They're not being introduced, they're not having all their prime moments like they had in the first series, where they were a lot more interesting. But in this series as well, one of my favourite characters gets fleshed out, and that is, I think her name's Marella, or something like that. You know from the first series that she was a bit of a fantasist, and she lied a little bit about her relationship outside of prison. But in the second series, it goes into so much more depth. She actually gets out of prison, not quite legally, but she gets out. And yeah, you see her for the stalker she really is, and it's amazing. But you still sympathise with her because of how she reacts and how she finally realises how she's acting, kind of thing. It's quite sad. I'm enjoying it. I don't like Piper quite as much, the main character. She's turned into a bit of a background character as opposed to in the first series where she was in the main part of the story all the way through. Now she's in the background, there's not a lot to her anymore. She's just turned into a bitchy prisoner, you know. The two new characters, what are their names? So-So, the Asian prisoner now. She is this political correctness gone mad prisoner who tries to get the prison to be more how she wants it. She knows that it's supposed to be this horrible place to be because of, you know, it's for prisoners. But at the same time, she thinks that they should all be treated a little bit better because other prisons treat their prisoners a bit better than the prison that they're in now. So she's interesting. She gets on everyone's nerves, which is quite funny. But she isn't a big character. She hasn't had a moment or anything. I've still yet to see the last episode, which is like 90 minutes long instead of the usual 60. So I've been putting it off, but so she might come out a bit in that episode. The other new character is V. She was in prison before. When she was in prison before, she was controlling the whole prison system and getting everyone under her thumb. And you see throughout the second series how she starts to do that again. But she has opposition this time, in proper opposition, in red. And it's how they clash, completely clash. And I can't wait to see the last episode to see how that turns out. So that's gonna be pretty fun, I think. There's also a couple of other old characters. They are old. They were in prison in the first series, supposedly, but you didn't see them. But they're in the second series now. They're the older members of the prison. They seem all innocent and old grandma-ish, you know, sweet, innocent. But in this series you see how they can be murderous towards the end at least, and you see that they're in a sweet city. And I love how they did that to them. What else have I been watching? Scrubs? I've seen bits of Scrubs all the way through university. A mate of mine in uni had the Scrubs DVD, full box set and everything. Now it's on Netflix. 6 series of it, all the older episodes, like series 7, 8, and if there is a 9, then 9 isn't on there yet. That's because there's new characters and it's about different things. It's a hospital comedy drama kind of thing, where it's the same main characters every time, the nurses and the doctors, but the patients is really humorous, it's really funny. The only problem I have now, reaching about the midway point of series 3, is that it repeats a lot of the jokes all the way through every episode. And I like the jokes, so I don't mind too much. But it is repetitive. Maybe I've been watching too much at once, and that's why, you know, it could be why. Anyways, I think that's about all I've got to talk about for now. So, I'm going to get back to recording a bit of X-Files, because I'm getting a bit behind on that now. And I shall see you once again in a bit, folks. Mouse.